Algeria is on the verge of a potentially transformative leap in its military capabilities, with growing indications that the country may soon acquire Russia's cutting-edge Su-34M fighter bomber. This prospective purchase has been circulating in defense circles for several months, gaining traction as multiple reports suggest that negotiations between Moscow and Algiers have advanced to a stage where an announcement could be made as early as 2025. The Su-34M, a modernized and more lethal evolution of the original Su-34 Fullback, is considered one of the most capable strike aircraft in the Russian arsenal, boasting advanced avionics, long-range strike capabilities, and a payload capacity that can rival or exceed many Western counterparts. For Algeria, which has steadily expanded and modernized its armed forces over the past 2 decades, the acquisition of the Su-34M would represent not just an enhancement of its air force but a decisive step toward establishing itself as a dominant strategic power in North Africa and the Mediterranean basin. The timing of Algeria's interest is significant. In recent years, regional security dynamics have shifted, with several neighboring states accelerating their own military modernization efforts. Morocco, Algeria's historic rival, has been enhancing its air force through deals with the United States and other Western partners, including the procurement of advanced F-16V fighters and sophisticated drone systems. Egypt, too, has invested in a diversified fleet that includes French Rafales and Russian Su-35s, while Mediterranean NATO members such as Italy, Greece, and France maintain formidable aerial capabilities. Against this backdrop, Algerian defense planners appear determined to ensure that their country retains a credible deterrent edge, a role that the Su-34M, with its blend of strategic reach and precision strike capacity, is uniquely suited to fulfill. The Su-34M's strengths lie in its ability to conduct both tactical battlefield support and deep strike strategic missions. Unlike traditional multi-role fighters, the Su-34M is designed to operate like a miniature bomber with fighter agility, enabling it to carry out missions hundreds of kilometers into contested territory without sacrificing survivability. Its upgraded radar systems, believed to include an advanced phased array capable of detecting and tracking multiple air and ground targets simultaneously, allow for highly accurate targeting in all weather conditions, day or night. The aircraft's electronic warfare suite, incorporating the latest Russian countermeasure technology, gives it a better chance of surviving in heavily defended environments by disrupting enemy radars and missile guidance systems. One of the most compelling advantages for Algeria is the Su-34M's impressive payload flexibility. The aircraft can carry up to 12 tons of ordnance on multiple hardpoints, including long-range cruise missiles, anti-ship weapons, laser and satellite-guided bombs, and air-to-air missiles for self-defense. This means Algeria could use the bomber to strike high-value military targets deep inside an adversary's territory, neutralize hostile naval forces in the Mediterranean, or conduct maritime interdiction to protect its vital offshore oil and gas platforms. In a conflict scenario, the Su-34M's ability to deliver standoff weapons from outside the range of many enemy air defenses could significantly tilt the tactical equation in Algeria's favor. Beyond the purely military dimension, the acquisition would carry considerable geopolitical weight. Algeria and Russia share a long history of defense cooperation, stretching back to the Cold War era. Over the past 2 decades, Algeria has remained one of Russia's most important arms customers, purchasing Su-30M fighters, S-300 and S-400 air defense systems, T-90 main battle tanks, and a range of other advanced systems. This latest potential deal would not only reaffirm Algeria's reliance on Russian high-end military technology but also reinforce Moscow's influence in the region at a time when Russia is seeking to expand its geopolitical footprint in Africa. For Russia, Algeria's strategic location on the Mediterranean coast makes it a valuable partner, especially as competition with Western powers over arms markets and political influence intensifies. There are also practical considerations tied to the integration of such an advanced platform. Should Algeria proceed with the acquisition, it would need to invest in a comprehensive support and training infrastructure. This could involve establishing specialized maintenance facilities, procuring advanced simulators for pilot training, and stationing Russian technical advisors on Algerian soil to ensure smooth operational integration. The learning curve for Algerian pilots transitioning to the Su-34M could be steep, given the aircraft's complex mission systems and multi-role capabilities, but Algeria's prior experience with Russian aircraft may help ease the process. From a regional perspective, the Su-34M could alter the balance of power in North Africa. Its range, estimated at over 1,000 kilometers without refueling, and significantly more with aerial tanker support, would allow Algerian forces to reach virtually any point in the Maghreb and even strike targets in southern Europe or the Sahel if required. Such capability would likely prompt Morocco and possibly other regional actors to accelerate their own procurement programs in response, potentially sparking a new phase in the regional arms race. While Algeria has long maintained a doctrine of defensive deterrence, the introduction of an aircraft like the Su-34M could signal a shift toward a more flexible and offensive-capable air strategy. The deal's strategic timing also coincides with Algeria's broader defense modernization roadmap, which includes enhancements to its naval and air defense capabilities. The country has already invested in advanced frigates, submarines, and coastal defense systems, creating a layered deterrence architecture designed to protect its sovereignty and economic lifelines. The Su-34M would serve as the aerial component of this broader strategy, enabling Algeria to conduct precision strikes in support of naval operations or preemptive actions against emerging threats. Nevertheless, the path to acquisition is not without hurdles. The Su-34M is a relatively new platform even within the Russian Air Force, and its production lines are under strain due to Moscow's own operational needs. This raises questions about delivery timelines and the possibility that Algeria might have to wait several years before receiving the full complement of aircraft. Additionally, the cost, which could run into the hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars depending on the number of aircraft and support systems purchased, represents a substantial financial commitment, even for a resource-rich state like Algeria. If the agreement moves forward and the first aircraft are delivered within the decade, Algeria would be one of the few countries in the world to operate the Su-34M. This exclusivity, combined with the aircraft's formidable capabilities, would give Algeria a powerful symbol of its military ambition and technological sophistication. In the years to come, the presence of Su-34MS on Algerian air bases could serve as both a deterrent to potential aggressors and a statement of Algeria's intent to remain a leading security actor in North Africa and the Mediterranean.